Y'all know how we do it. Want to introduce somebody. I don't know her personally, but I feel like I do because I actually see her husband all the time. We work together. This guy's amazing, very amazing. Um, she's lucky to have him. I'm gonna say that just for him, bro power. But I would like everybody to give a warm welcome to the person that's gonna be coming through your earbuds, your radio stations, on videos at the I forgot what the country the CMAs. I want everybody to give a warm welcome to Sarah Beth Brewer. Everybody.
I like the applause. Thank you.
Yeah, gotta
That's
give it up
nice.
for you. Gotta give it up for you.
I may not be as fun as football, but we'll see.
You know, here's the thing though. Football's gonna happen. I know if any of them dudes hit me the way they're hitting each other, then I'm out for like a month
Right.
at the very least.
That's right. Yeah, me
And,
too.
right, like I was saying, this is Sarah Beth Brewer.
That's me. Yep.
What I'm about to do, I'm about to put her link tree up here because I really want people, and this thing could be rewatched and everything like that. Most people rewatch mine, and I'll edit it and then I'll put it out there and with everything in the description. Um, Very interested in just you because your husband, he all he do is talk about you.
He's the hype man, isn't
I was
he?
like, bro, get off of her.
No,
Dang, man.
he's so sweet. He's so encouraging too. He's silly, but he's a lot of
He
the
is.
reason why we've been
He
able to
is.
do
I
what
like
we.
to joke with him about. I was like, "You're gonna be a kept man."
Yeah. Yep. I
Right.
think he's watching in the living room right now while the kids are jumping off the couch and banging into each other and stuff.
Hey, or he might be jumping off the couch,
He
knowing
might.
him.
Yep, he
So,
might.
so I know I said all this and everything. Did I say that? Is it CMAs, right? Country Music Awards.
Yeah,
Okay,
you got it. There's a
great.
bunch of different ones, but that's one of the
Okay.
big ones. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell us. Basically, I didn't told people just I just did a sketch outline.
Right.
She could sing and she sang country music. That's all. That's all everybody know right now. And they got your link tree right there. Y'all check this out.
Yep.
That girl got some vocals.
Thank you.
But
Thank
tell
you.
us about you. Who is Sarah Beth Brewer?
Well, so I'm 26. We live in Hanson, good old Hanson, Kentucky. I've been singing since I was a little girl. First time I ever sang, I was 9 years old. I sang
Okay.
karaoke downtown where I grew up.
Okay.
And I just, the last couple of years, it was kind of during COVID and stuff, I started posting videos of myself singing. Um, Never really thought anything of it. And then I got hooked up with somebody that we played together, and it kind of just turned into a thing. And now, well, I'm getting off on a tangent here, but
Go ahead.
back
Go
to
ahead. This all you.
about just me in general. We got 3 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Besides music, music is my full-time job right now, which I'm happy about that.
Right.
And but yeah, so the COVID thing, I started posting videos. Played a couple of shows with that person, and things just kind of went a different direction. So I just kept posting videos of myself singing, and then started playing with somebody else, and now we play pretty regularly, just about every weekend. And just this last year, I've started writing my own stuff, recording some things. So I'm working on that now, getting my own thing out there, doing my own thing. So hopefully within, the goal was to be ready by fall, but kids and life and everything. So we're
Right. Right.
hoping
Right.
springtime. Hopefully we'll have everything finished and recorded so we can start putting some things out that I'm really proud of. So
Hey, quality does not have a time limit.
right, yeah, I know I've been kind of hard on myself lately because I want to put things out there, but then also I know it's okay to sit on stuff for a minute and let it
Absolutely.
get
you gotta
the
make
best
the
version.
people gotta wait for the good stuff.
That's right. Yep.
Right, right.
Yep.
And I've personally listened to it, whether it be me on my own or your husband, you
Right.
know. But hey, girl, I will tell you, you know, you sound as good or better than. I'm not saying I'm not a big country music fan. Like
Right.
I don't dislike country music. If you
Right.
could just sing, you could sing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
I think if you was on any of them shows where they turn them chairs around, boom, they turn them chairs around. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you. That's sweet.
Right, right.
We actually did a long time ago. It was before I even started singing out in public. We went to Nashville and I tried out for American Idol, and of course I've been singing my whole life, but it's a lot different, like than singing in church. I was singing in front of producers for a TV show. And of course, I was nervous and everything, and I didn't have the experience that I have now. Of course, I'm not a celebrity or anything, but I've done about
Not
seven,
yet. Not
not
yet.
yet.
Not
We've
yet.
done about 70 shows total this year, which is
Okay.
a big deal.
You said 7-0.
7-0, yeah, yeah,
Wow. That's
yeah.
amazing.
So yeah, it's a full time thing.
Oh
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm not touring yet or anything like that, but every weekend we've stayed pretty much booked up. So that's nice. But
And I love the story as far as you started singing, you knew that you probably sounded better than the average person in the shower, obviously.
right, yeah,
But then you didn't think that, everybody has their own journey.
right,
Their own journey. Some
yeah,
people they started singing and that they just were put on that course to do that or whatever.
right,
You
yeah,
had what a thing that actually created problems for a lot of people actually did great for you, which was COVID.
right, yeah.
And
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the big people say, that they were doing the bar thing in Nashville and all that stopped, and they just, their momentum went down. So a lot of us use that to the advantage of
exactly.
videos and social media. So that definitely is, helpful in that aspect. But
Right. And I mean, this is all this, the entertainment, everything is crowded because I can only, whether it be country, R&B, rap, whatever, there's, if I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to take a drive, there's certain people or certain things I want to listen to. So there's a
right,
small little thing for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
sure, yep,
So you being able to even infiltrate that to get in, just find your little niche up in that little thing,
right.
and then from there, like I said, there's so many people who go undiscovered. There's so many greats, people that
Oh
could have been
yeah,
great that go undiscovered. Now
right,
you didn't at least put your foot right there so
right.
that crack is open.
Yep, yep.
And believe me when I tell you that, hey, your husband, that guy, super proud of you. Like
He
I'm so sick of Sarah Beth Brewer. That's all I gotta listen to
That's
all the time.
funny. I always make a joke at the gig, like when I play a show. I always feel the need to say, a lot of the songs, that you listen to are like lying, cheating, heartbreak songs, and I'm always like, I just want y'all to know that this 3 hour set that I'm about to do is all pretend.
Right. Not about
I'm
that
like,
guy.
my husband is either he's either at work, he's either watching our babies at home for me, or he's sitting out here somewhere, and you can tell where he's at because he's my hype man. So
He
he
definitely is. He
yeah,
definitely is. And I love that.
yeah,
That works. Cause he got to put it as work because when y'all about to switch roles where he not going to work and you doing that, he
yep.
gotta carve out his place.
Yep.
So
I always tell him, I'm like, I hope you don't think that someday when I get big, you're going to go to a 9 to 5. Like, you're staying home with me so you can go along for all the ride, So,
absolutely, absolutely.
yep.
And so, okay, so we talked about that, where you came from as far as you starting,
Right.
how you ended up getting into this whole thing. So what are your plans now? Like what is some things that you're getting to now that is going to get you to that next level that you're trying to
Right.
be at?
Well, right now, really just gaining more followers. I mean, that's a huge deal. You know, everybody, I think everybody thinks that you just post a video and boom, overnight, it's like, oh, you're famous. But
I wish.
yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Oh my
But
goodness.
I've had a couple of videos go viral here and there, but it's not just that. I was talking to Zach, the guy that I'm working really closely with, and he's producing my music and stuff, and it's hard work, so
Yeah.
right now, I mean, building up my followers, just getting, a big thing for me has been too that I love people. I love kids, especially. But when
Okay.
I go to talk to people in person, it's kind of difficult. Like, it's been difficult in the past, but now I'm like trying to, you know, say, hey, this is who I am. I've got music coming out. Like, I love, at shows or whatever it may be. So, just that aspect. And then, I mean, long term, of course, I've mentioned, finishing recording. We'd like to have at least 5 songs to release,
Okay.
like professionally recorded. So I look for that around springtime. Hopefully in spring we'll have everything ready to go. Like you said, it takes time. I could drop anything right now, but I just myself and everybody that's in my corner on this project, this is the first big thing I've done, so we want to make sure it's not just something that people are going to overlook. We want it to be substantial. So
Got it. You want to make that splash. You got the
right,
foot in the door. You don't want to just come in the door and just
right,
it got it. You want it to be something.
yep, that's it. Yep,
You
that's it.
your voice is amazing. It
Thank
really is.
you. Thank
I'm
you.
really and I should say that and all that and blah blah blah. But I'm being serious. Like
Yeah,
I pushed for this and I wanted to do this. That's why I talk to your husband all the time of
right,
wanting to do this because I believe that your voice is amazing. I believe that, I can listen because, we be at work or whatever. My phone sometimes act crazy when I'm in the car. So I have to
right,
listen to the radio and
right,
some other stuff be on. If a person just has an amazing voice, sometimes it don't even matter what you're saying.
right,
That's why you can sing about a person can listen to a country album full of sad songs, be the happiest person ever.
right.
And that
Oh
person
yeah,
has the amazing voice,
right.
amazing
Yeah.
delivery.
Well,
And that's the only thing that matters.
and that's one of the things too that I enjoy about writing. I sent it to a couple people, some of the stuff I've written, and they're like, "Gosh, your life isn't like that." I'm like, "I know, but for that 3 minutes that you listen to that song, you embody it. You take on whatever you're
Yeah.
writing, and you're living it. And though I may not be going through a breakup or whatever it is, whoever, like you said, if somebody connects with that, they're gonna go with it. And I'm like, like it just, and then you add a voice to it too. That's hopefully they enjoy what they're hearing. So
Because
anyway, yeah,
if I did it, then I wouldn't be on anybody's podcast show or anything like that. They were like, somebody get that man some help, please.
but you have the podcast voice, though. That's important. That's good.
Well, I talk too much. That's what I've always been told. So, but and that's the thing about country music because I've never so I'm not a country music fan. I'll
Right,
say that.
right,
But the thing I can always understand because there's some songs, if I just gave you a playlist, you can look through my phone and look through a playlist, there's gonna be some stuff to stick out. You be like, this does not match the rest of this other stuff.
right. Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm the same way too, though.
right, I know you got like some DMX on your playlist next to
Yep,
some Faith Hill or something like that or
yep.
whatever.
You're
But
you're right.
the thing that I like about country music and just any other genre of music because music is the thing that literally is music. Music doesn't have color,
Right.
doesn't have age, it doesn't have money.
Yep.
Just in a purest form, it doesn't. If
Right.
you hear a song, you've heard that song that gave you them goosebumps when that person hit that note.
Oh,
For
oh,
me,
yes.
for me,
Yes.
like it's Whitney Houston hitting that
Yep.
note. It
Yep.
just anybody they hit that note. That had nothing to do with how old you were, whether
Mm-hmm.
you're white, black, yellow, red,
Right.
or
That's
or
exactly
or
right.
if you were part of the upper crust, or if you were living in a trailer park, had
That's
nothing to do
exactly
with that.
right.
It
Yep.
it just hits you in a way, and the fact that you are doing that and you in the baby stages of your career, you're going to do that for somebody. Somebody's going to start to be a country music star because you have a person. Who is your person? I know who your person is, but you tell them who your person is. Who is your person?
Well, I mean, when I was younger, Alison Krauss was like one of my like the first song I ever sang in front of people when I was talking about being a little girl was an Alison Krauss song.
Okay.
So, that like as far as like artists and stuff go, now like you said, I listen to everything. I like to
Right.
listen to a little bit of everything. So,
And that's all it is. Like you're singing to somebody. Like I was told by a person who they're not a famous person or anything like that, but this is a person I know, and they can sing really well. And it's actually a dude. And what he told me is whenever he sings, and no, he hasn't done big crowds and stadiums or whatever, but he said whenever
right.
he sings, he's singing to one person.
Mhm.
He
Yep.
said, I don't know who that person is, but I'm singing to them.
Right.
That
Oh
makes
yeah.
it so intimate to him. Like you
Right.
can, your thing can be that you're, hey, if that song, if you're singing about just the greatest love of your life,
Right. Oh yeah.
it could be your husband.
Right.
It could be your children or something like that.
Right.
But
Oh yeah.
even in that, I'm singing to one person. That person could take what you just sang to them. That person can you can inspire that person. You can make that person think a different type of way. I don't
Right.
know. I have my stuff set up the wrong way. This is my brother right there. And I brought this up in a long time, and I ain't gonna get emotional about it at all or anything like that. But
Oh, you can go ahead.
my brother did take his life.
Okay.
So one of the things that I love to talk about all the time is mental health and everything.
Right.
And when I do this, especially if I do episodes based on mental health,
Mhm.
I'm talking to one person. I can't sing worth the lick. I could talk real loud and I could do all that. I can't sing. My voice is not all buttery and feathery and great like yours. But if I'm talking to that one person to hear that one thing,
Yep.
I feel like that person didn't took that gun away from their head.
That's right.
They didn't take that pill or whatever. I
That's
think that's
right.
the same thing with music. I
Yep.
think that your music, whatever your music does for you,
Mhm.
and I think that that's a great motivator.
Right. Oh yeah.
And I know you're genuine because I know that the person that you're with is genuine. And
Oh
I
yeah.
just know that you can't have a person who's not and a person who is, as far as one person not being genuine, another person being genuine, be together for as long as
Right.
y'all have. So
Yep. Yep.
I love that. So the last question, and if anything else comes in between this, whatever that we got to talk about, we can. I want to know what are your plans for the future? What I know you want to be the one who's selling out stadiums, obviously.
Right.
Hopefully, I could get a ticket for one of the shows.
Oh, well, we'll keep you a spot. Don't you
You see
worry.
that?
We
Wink,
got you.
wink. Okay,
We
wink, wink.
got you. We got
I just
you.
want one ticket. I mean, I
I
ain't been
mean,
to a country music show, so let me go to this one.
yeah,
But
and that'd be a great place to start, really, honestly.
but what are your because everything takes steps. Not
Right.
everybody can just go from unknown to viral sensation that is
Right.
doing all that. So what are your next steps? What are your next things that you have planned out? I know you got some original music coming out.
Right.
What else do you got that you want to get going or whatever?
Well, a big thing for me is I will just say this. I believe that whatever is meant to happen, the Lord has destined for us, and whatever I'm called to walk in, I believe that will happen. In His
Okay.
time. So, um, like you said, I want to be playing big places and doing big things, but the main thing for me is I've I've actually been interviewed before, and I talked a lot about the kids. Just showing them really is one of the things that I, as a goal. I want them to see, I kind of did things backwards a little bit. Instead of pursuing music and then finding somebody and having a family and all this and that, I'm doing it with my kids. I'm taking them with me, like my
Right.
husband and all this stuff. Like a big thing as far as goals is just to, let them see that you don't necessarily have to go by the time span of life or the
Absolutely.
life book or whatever it may be, and and then I don't know really. I mean, just like just to be fulfilled is a goal,
Right.
when, like you said, music touches people, and it does things for people, and that's like I'm somebody who sits. I can sit at a concert. You can ask Travis. We went to see Lainey Wilson, and Jelly Roll came out, and every hair on my body was standing up, and like my whole body was shaking because I just love him, and it just was like a spiritual moment, and so it
Right.
was really neat. I want
He
to
don't
give
know, and
that
he
to
don't know. He
people.
doesn't even know who you are.
Right? He has
You know
no
what I'm
clue who
saying?
I am.
And
Yes.
he did that to you. Like, can you
Right.
imagine having that effect on somebody?
And it wasn't even his concert. Like he came out
Right.
and he started "Somebody Save Me" and all this. I was like,
Girls
"Oh my
thing.
gosh, I lost it! Like I lost my mind." And I just I want to do that for people. That's really like it's there's shows that I'll be honest. When you're playing gigs on the weekend, there's times when people do not care what you are singing, what you're saying, and that's the reality of it. I think people are like, and I try to humble myself too, because I remember a time when I'm like, all I wanted to do was play gigs on the weekend. I just
Hmm.
wanted that so badly. So, there's times when we have people that are like, they don't care what we're saying, blah, blah, blah. And that's totally fine. We're there to do a job. But then there's times when you have people who sit and they hang on every word you say,
Yeah,
and like they just eat it up, and they're like, play this, play that, and like talk to you. And, really it's like that little moment that could be at a gig in Madisonville or, Jelly Roll on stage in Nashville. That's that's what it's about,
that is,
So,
and it's not even your business to know who that is that it's happening
right.
to.
Exactly.
It's
Yep.
not even yours. I'm not
Right.
a singer, and I understand that because I
Right.
understand of seeing that. Like, if there's
Right.
people like I remember when I was younger and I would watch like videos of Michael Jackson and like Michael Jackson's concerts.
Right.
And I
Oh
would
yeah.
see, do you've seen those, right? Like
Yes.
how
Oh yes.
like it mostly 99% of them was females, but like they're passing out.
Yes. Yeah, it's like an
They're
out of body experience. It
yes.
really is. It really is.
And
Yeah.
I have no doubt
Yep.
that you can and will do like the voice you got it.
Thank you.
The
Thank
the
you.
this original music that I have not heard, I don't doubt that that's gonna do it. And then there's gonna be somebody that on a that y'all never cross paths,
Right.
y'all never, and then one day they may save up enough money to go see one of your concerts.
Right.
I hope they ain't no Beyonce prices. They probably will
Oh
be.
no.
Oh
No.
Lord.
No. I
You
don't
saying
know.
that?
Like
Hey, Sarah, you saying that now? I hear you.
it's on the record. It's on
Okay. It's
record.
on the record now. Okay.
Yeah. We've
Okay.
said that too. We're like, gosh, these people, like, would never expect people to pay a whole paycheck for
Okay,
a
so they got the
ticket.
beehive, right? Which was yours? What? Because we got to get this established. What is it gonna
What's
be?
the pricing?
They got no. We outside of that because the
Oh
pricing
yeah.
is gonna be a crazy thing anyways. Because
Right.
once you become a Swifty or a part of the beehive,
Right.
it's something. So what we gonna have? Are we
Oh,
gonna? We got
I don't know yet. That's a good thought.
me and your husband. We gonna work on this name.
I'm working on I need to get like new graphics and stuff done. So I need to think about that too. So making
Swifties,
everything look.
Swifties, and beehive. I'm we gonna do something. I think we're gonna have to do it. There's nothing wrong with your first name, but there's it's Sarah.
Right.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. We're gonna do
Yeah.
something with Brewer.
Oh yeah.
or we're gonna do SBB. I don't know. We'll work on this. I'm saying we like I'm part of the team or something
You,
like that.
hey, you come on.
I love talk to you. I love the fact that you're doing what you're doing. And it's 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 at a stage right now where like you're on that launch pad right now.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Zach, that I was talking about earlier, the guy that's recording and producing and we're writing together, he was saying, that it's like we just pulled up to the racetrack, you know, and I was like, well, we better get the race gas ready because I'm ready to go. So,
That's why y'all not
but
ready to go yet because you called it race gas. So we're gonna
whatever
you
it's
let the you
called.
let the you let the you let the people in the background do their thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
girl, I'm proud of you. I
Thank you.
I I've never met you in person. Everybody, I've never met her in person.
That's
But
funny.
I do know her husband. I have to spend long hours with this man.
Right. He's a trip too.
Hey, I love him to death.
Yeah.
If I t- I've posted a thing on Facebook for some people, but if you know who George Kittle is, slightly the same, but I know this guy personally. He's
Right.
this is good dude. I can't wait till he just has to be the person who cooks breakfast and watches the kids. Because
Right. Me
that means
too.
that y'all have made it to another
That's
level.
right. That's right.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
And I thank you for coming on. I thank you for coming on.
Thank you. It's a good
Everybody's
time.
right. Sarah Beth Brewer. This is her link tree right there. If you look at the bottom of the page, go on there. Everything that you need to see that she has to offer. That's it. Hey, y'all make sure that y'all listen to her. She has a very, very beautiful voice. I love it.
Thank you. All
All right.
right.
All
Peace
right,
out.
girl. You be
See you
good now.
later.
All right. See you later,
Bye.
girl. Bye.